All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
Come back with that left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Go, Edo, go! Finish him, go!
Next time!
What was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching off! Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
You was coasting this fight, and now you're letting back in.
Let's do it.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws a jab. Slick, left hook. Roll right hand. Counter that jab.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you.
Let's go.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round, okay?
Great round. Now relax.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give them anything. Go.
Let's do it.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes Dr. Eastern Assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, with 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. after months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Ooh, a stiff jab. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Game of jousts. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
They blocked the left there. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. Catch and shoot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Perfect counter shot. Misses that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't...
You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Good job defending the jab. You don't want to trade shots. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's all about Klitschko in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good counter punching. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt.
Let's reset.
There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Couldn't land that jab. Done with that counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Here comes round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
He's starting to make mistakes and he's switching.
There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab but does not score. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Larry Holmes goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision.